You're listening to the Davey Mac Sports Program on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ, lays it in. Right up, 1 second left. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan. Oh, wow. In your life have you seen anything like that? Wide right. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight and the Mets win it.
Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You don't even know it.
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Oh, yeah, I like this little accent you're doing. What is that? Pepper Sandler over here.
Riotcast.
Yes, sir.
.com.
That's right.
Here's your host, Dave McDonald.
Yeah! Riotcast.com. You heard Pepper Sandler Stanley over there.
And me.
And this is me, East Side Dave, talking to you loud and proud. Davey Mac is what they call me, but they also call me the sports master.
He's the one that we ran after.
That's right. As I aforementioned before, after his 1 week sabbatical to Cuba, he's back in America. Chris Pepper Stanley.
No tan, though. No tan.
Hey, we can't get tans. We're Irish.
It's just burns.
We get burns.
Right.
We get skin cancer. That's what I get, at least. Skin cancer. Also with us, extraordinary engineer, Sean Barrett.
Shawno.
Welcome to the Barry.
Shawno.
Welcome to the Barry, baby. You know where you are. Hey, do you know where you are? Well, you're in Roy Schaefer's world, Daddy.
Oh,
welcome. You're gonna die.
Great.
Oh, I
Roy.
love that Axl Rose impression. Do
Roy's
it again.
here.
Do more. You're gonna die. Did you do it without eating? We had like 2 hours before the show. You have to be eating the cupcakes. Also with us tonight, Flutesy in the hee-ha-ha. Flute. And you know what else?
What?
I'll tell you what else.
Tell me.
Our little friend, English Joel, who you did not meet because you were not here last week. English Joel.
Hey,
I'm
English
going to
Joel.
give you the responsibility of when he talks. You have to push it
Sure,
over.
yeah, I'm better.
But English Joel, he's now with us, Pepper. He's a full-time member of the show.
Really?
Yes.
We have another member of the show.
Now, here's what I want you to understand. Be very careful around English Joel. He's 16 years old.
Oh, God.
Say some words to Pepper.
Hold
Just
on,
say,
Joel.
hello, Pepper. How are you? This is Pepper, by the way. This is the guy we were talking to you about last week in the stairwell. The guy who's going to scare the shit out of you.
Right, well, hello, Pepper. How are you?
Are you scared of Pepper?
How's it going,
He's
Joel?
come in a surprisingly good mood. This is like 2% of the time. Usually
That's
there's
generous.
a giant evil dark cloud that follows his head wherever he goes.
Oh, it's still there.
You're like the fucking Truman Show over here. Wherever you go, there's raining. You know, you can't get away from it.
When can I
and I'm
find-
like your fucking redheaded best friend, aren't I?
You are.
But I sold you out, didn't I? I
Yeah,
fucking
you
had
were a
you.
scumbag.
I was. It turned out I
You
was
tried
a
to fool
fucking
me
scumbag.
to stay in some weird world.
And I tried to get you married to that fucking cheerleader when clearly the graphic design artist was the better choice.
All I want to do is cut off Ed Harris's head.
All I want to do is boom, 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 and a zoom, zoom.
What?
Right, Roy? You remember that? Me and Roy go back to the 90s. We're the only ones who want to. All I want to do is do a boom, 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 and a zoom, zoom. Shake the rump.
British
English
Joel was even alive in the 90s?
British Joel, were you alive? I like British Joel better
Born
because
in
it
98.
reminds me of Billy Joel. So from now on, you're British Joel.
Yeah, British Joel's good. I like it.
All right, stop talking fresh. Now, what year were you born?
98.
1998.
Yeah.
Yankees won the series that year. John Elway would record his first Super Bowl victory in the 1998. Michael Jordan would win the NBA finals over the Utah Jazz. Did you have any idea of those factoids?
I have no
All right,
idea.
get the fuck off the microphone. Give it back to Pepper.
I was a
You're
sophomore in
here
high
for
school.
fucking one thing. Making me money, baby. And how is that going to happen? By doing Lord of the Rings monologues. Once per show. Now, we'll get to the Lord of the Rings later. I hope you got some new fucking material tonight, Prince Show.
This show's changed a lot in the week.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to take this 16-year-old. It's going to be a 37-year-old redhead American and a 16-year-old British boy, and we're going to do like a traveling act where he does little Bilbo or Frodo monologues.
Or
week in and week out. Samwise Gamgee, any of the hobbits. He's going to do like a little. He's going to go up on stage, do a little monologue. I'm going to be his manager, and my job is one thing. Fucking collect money, dog.
Get that cash,
and I'm gonna
right?
fucking curl Parker, this little fucking limey's ass.
Welcome to this.
He's not gonna understand what I'm gonna take 90%. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna make $1,000 per night. I'll be like, here's $5 for a fucking New York City pretzel. Now beat it.
Welcome to white slavery, Prince Joel.
He's got no idea what's in store for him. It's gonna be a nightmare. And 5 years, you'll be. I would offer you a beer, but you have to wait. You have to wait
2 if he was in his native land.
Longer than the fucking Olympics. No, is it 2 in England?
Yeah, in England, I'd be able to drink in 2 years.
In 2 years?
Yeah.
That's England. That's not how we do it in USA, baby. We're fucking responsible. And don't you forget what we did for you fuckers in World War II. I brought it up last week.
Good.
I'll bring it up again.
Yeah, shove it in his face.
We bailed your British asses out. Otherwise, you'd be speaking German by now. Ain't that the truth, Shafe?
That's right.
You're part German, though. So are you conflicted about that matter, or you're whole German, right?
German Austrian, actually.
And speak a little
Same
German.
thing.
Speak a little German for us.
No, was soll ich sagen? What should I say?
That sounds so evil.
Dankeschön.
Speak more.
Yeah, mein Name ist Roy and I'm from Germany.
That's a German. That's a bad James Bond German accent. Is all you just did there. That was like a fucking Dr. Evil, Austin Powers character. That wasn't German. Speak the proper Queen's German, will you?
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah,
Doesn't your dad know phrases like
Germany had a czar.
Scheiße or
No,
something?
ich spreche Deutsch, ich verstehe und ich spreche alles.
Oh my God! I don't need stop talking right now because you know what we like people of all religious faiths, including our Jewish friends and neighbors. And when you speak like that, I feel like they're just tuning out instantly.
Oh, definitely.
It's a sinister. It's still very evil. It's either sprockets or evilness. That's the only 2 things I think of when I think of Germans. Or maybe Lars from Real World 4, Pepper, season 4.
What about
You thinking of him?
You know what? Know what Germany's all about now?
Who?
Dance music. It's
Dance
all about
music?
eating Molly and dance music.
That's what Sprockets was about. So they haven't even fucking evolved in 20. Yeah, Sprockets. Hello, my name is Sprockets.
Yeah, he's got
and
tits,
it was dance club music. So they fucking haven't evolved since a 25-year-old Mike Myers sketch.
It's like the biggest party scene in the world.
Yeah,
Berlin.
well, that's what Sprockets was about. Way to go, Germany.
That's what you're about, dude, right
Way
now.
to fucking evolve. Get some fucking musical evolution going. Speaking of music, you know what yesterday was? It was St.
Tuesday?
Patty's Day. Is what it was. And we were not here to celebrate with you live on the air.
Is that you, St. Patty's Day, Pete?
That's St. Patty's Day, Pete. And I'm with my sidekick, Drunken Seamus. Tell him, Seamus.
I am Pete.
Hell, you forgot your own.
Yeah, I don't remember what
Drunken
I said.
Seamus had a much
Drunken Seamus.
had a much deeper voice, don't you remember?
Did I?
Yes. That's that. Now you sound like Russell Crowe, you know.
Good.
Well, because we weren't here for you live on the air, St. Paddy's Day, Pete and Drunken Seamus have decided to play a little musical number, and then we'll move on to your March Madness bracketology, if you will. If I should fall from grace of God, when no doctor can relieve me, if I'm buried the side, the eagles roll to see me. Let me go, boys. Let me go, boys. Let me go down in the mountain, the rivers all run dry. The land was ours, proud of our fathers, but I still live. And the others, let me go, boys. Let me go, boys. Let me go down in the mountain, the rivers all run dry. Hey! Yeah, floaty. Come on! Woo! Floaty, hit the shit! I just fall the grace of God where no doctors can relieve me. Buried in the sand, angels will receive me. Let me go, boys. Let me go, boys. Let me go down in the mud and rivers always dry. Let me go, boys. Let me go, boys. Let me go down in the mud and rivers always dry. Let me go down in the morning, rivers always drag. Let me go down in the morning, rivers always drag. Let me go down in the morning, rivers always drag. Let me go down in the morning, rivers always drag. Let me go. When the darkness can't receive me, if I need the sun, it just only see me. Let me go, boy. Let me go, boy. Let me go down in the morning. Rivers always dry. Yeah. Oh! Woo! Round of applause.
Yeah.
One of the few times we successfully did that.
I think it's the only time.
We've done that song probably 50 times on this show. I think we've mangled it 49 times. That was the one time. Maybe St. Patty's Day Pete and Drunken Seamus need to do it all the time. I don't know. Maybe we get into character, like a De Niro type.
We turned this show into a musical review. We tore it around. We can make some money, Davey Mac.
That's what I'm doing with Joel, British Joel.
Come on,
That's
Joel.
my side project.
Joel, you're not going on tour.
I hope you remember the theme to Lord of the Rings. Every week you need to remember that theme song. Okay?
Every week we need to do like another skit. That's
Yes,
the whole thing, right?
it's
Okay.
Lord of the Rings. I'm going to give him, he's going to prepare another Frodo Baggins monologue.
Sing it for me.
Oh, Jesus.
Just go ahead.
The Lord of the Rings. Do 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 do. That's how the Lord of the Rings goes, okay?
I got it.
We could do this off the air. Hey, I have to fucking give a shout out. You know, I thought the crossover, the Watchers, Davey Mac Sports Program, Rebel Force Radio, Jimmy Mac crossover was fantastic.
It was very successful,
and
I'd say.
it's been hugely successful. And but you know, it was like a couple of weeks ago that we did that Watchers episode. Eric Z just posted or gave me the video to post on EastsideDaveCountry.com or YouTube. Look up the Watchers Star Wars special.
Oh.
And the whole special, the whole entire Jimmy Mac Rebel Force Radio Star Wars special is up there. That's Eric Z who did that, kind of his own heart. Now, I'm listening to not the flagship show, Rebel Force Radio, but Star Wars Oxygen.
Yeah.
And he's talking to David W. Collins, and he goes, you know what, David? I've got this pal, Eastside Dave, who works for 95.9 The Rat. And he goes, he brought up an interesting question. He believes that the prequel is aging very well. So this is our second shout out.
He brought up your questions and not mine. That's bullshit.
He brought up my point, which is the prequel is aging better. People were down on the we don't have to cover this. We covered it on the Watchers.
Go download the Watchers
But
right now.
I'll tell you
Last
that the
episode.
prequel is aged well. That's all I'm saying.
You didn't bring up that the Jedi was the best of the original
No,
trilogy.
he left you the hell out of it. And again, if Jimmy Mac is busting Pepper's balls
I don't know what
online-
Jimmy Mac's problem is with me.
Hey, please don't incite my Twitter followers because they then start attacking this poor bastard, and he's one
no
of
one
us.
attack Jimmy Mac.
Don't attack him. He's
Don't.
nice.
Don't.
We love Jimmy Mac. And now, as a result of me posting to Rebel Force Radio, just a contest before he even appeared on our program, that I love that Lil Debbie snack cakes are out of this galaxy, and I did at Rebel Force Radio. We won the prize, an entire box of Lil Debbie's.
That's awesome.
So that's for you.
I'm gonna take it.
British Joel, I don't know if you eat candy over there.
Do they have chocolate treats in
Go ahead, Flutzy.
Oh my God.
Roy, I would give you one, but this box is mysteriously half empty. And Sean O'Barry promised to tell me a story about why this box is fucking half empty. Why my crate?
$3.
Because you know what? I'm sharing it with the DMSP, with the fucking Watchers out of the kindness of my own heart. But I was the one who posted the goddamn picture and did the thing. Sean O.
Yeah, Roy inhales food. It's
Sounds like Roy's
He
in
ate
that.
half a crate of Lil Debbie snack. There's like
in one sitting. It's not even a joke.
there's 6 cupcakes per box.
That's 18,000 calories.
That means
Yeah,
he
no
ate
problem.
like 10 boxes.
In the past
That's 60 fucking cupcakes, bro.
In the past 5 minutes, I just ate
Oh
another
my
box.
god!
He ate a box during the show. That's why he was.
What are you doing?
Oh my God.
You're going. Do you have diabetes?
I'm working on it.
I'm working.
British Joel's laughing at you, Roy.
And why is there one miscellaneous cupcake here? I feel like Roy's poisoned it. Here, you take this one, you fucking lunatic.
load
I don't
up.
want
I didn't
that.
want to feel like a
I don't
glutton.
want the one fucking. You're the guy who poisons the apples during Halloween. That's who you are. People will notice you're clear from Old Man Schaefer's house. Fucking in Halloween. Stay away from Captain Shizer is what the kids call you behind your back.
Hey, you heard about Old Man Schaefer?
Oh, don't go near Old Man Schaefer. I heard his nipples are pierced. You heard right.
He shows them to the kids in the neighborhood.
Please.
Oh, I
British Joel's underage. We don't need
There's
it.
a documentary movie about an artist named Paul Lafferty, and I play a. I play a.
If it's a documentary, how could you play a role?
It was a reenactment,
What?
and I played the character of, I guess, the neighborhood pedophile.
When did this happen?
God.
It was
Nazi,
probably like
Nazi,
10 years.
Nazi pedophile.
I want to be
Nazi
very
pedophile.
careful with what we're talking about. But
No,
when did this
it
happen?
was just a role. It was probably like 10 years ago.
All right, yeah.
You could probably find it on online.
What's it
right?
called?
It's called the Mad Ones, I believe.
Yeah, the mad one.
The Mad
By the
Ones.
way, I have a new role for you. It's called Robert Durst, Part 2. Barnell Bill, who does the photoshops for the Dave Man.
He's
I don't
great.
take credit. I give the credit. And people say, Davey Mac, you Photoshop. So, like, I'll have an idea, and I might send Bill the picture, and I'll just say, can you put Davey's face over Luke Skywalker's head with this picture? And but he does it fantastic. And the odd thing is, he will sometimes say to me, hey, email me some headshots, just so I have options.
Sure.
So now at this point, Bill has like 50 shots of me going like this, and all different kinds of angles on his computer. Imagine having 50 fucking Davey Macs on your computer. He's gonna be that's a worse hard drive than Gary Glitter's. Hey yo. But he gave me an email that reminded me about this Bob Durst character. He says, dude, you've been calling it on the Davey Mac Sports Program since episode 1 that because of this HBO series, The Jinx, Robert Durst is going to be arrested.
Right.
And the fucking thing is, I hate to be like an I told you so and listen to the Dave Man and I'm the fucking everything master, but I'm the everything master.
Everything master. He's the one.
Everything's
After. Thank you.
I am the fucking prediction master.
Prediction master. He's the one that we predict after.
Some people would refer to me as the Nostradamus master.
Nostradamus master. He's the one that we can predict the future after.
Some people even think I can levitate, which would make me the David Lane master.
David Lane
Blaine.
master. David Blaine master. David one Blaine. Oh my God.
And even his little poor man's version, Chris Angel master.
Chris Angel master. He's the one that we do magic after. I think those Debbie
Chris
cupcakes.
Angels was good.
Oh yeah, he was great. I think those Debbie cupcakes went to my head.
Oh yeah, is it that?
Maybe.
Or what goes on in the stairwell before the show?
No,
Both.
none of that.
Both.
Yeah, you're blaming it on the cupcakes.
Getting high as a fucking kite.
These cosmic.
Well, I wasn't going to say it
Cosmic
in case any Roy's family members are listening.
Yeah, well, my kids love the show.
Talk about out of this world. Fucking Roy Schaefer, these cupcakes should be called out of his head. Comes in here every fucking week.
You gotta get some weed food.
Looking like Sid Barrett, for Christ's sakes.
But I keep it together, right, baby?
No.
No, you've never
That's
kept
the
it
point.
together for a single episode.
Yeah, the point is you've never kept it together. Never.
That's untrue.
Oh, whoa.
I stick by my uncle.
See that?
Luis Schaefer.
That's creepy.
Don't minus points again.
Do you understand
I'm scared
what's
of you
going on?
minusing points.
You're touching her hair.
Fixing it.
You're not. I don't want you touching
fixing
the
it.
women employees on this show.
Just fixing it.
Don't touch it.
Get away from her,
Don't
Roy.
touch her.
It was getting in her mouth.
Roy, stop it, Roy.
Holy fuck.
Stop.
Jesus Christ, man.
This is uncomfortable.
What are you doing over there?
Working on a lawsuit.
You're frightening the fuck out of us, man. No, listen.
Goddamn cosmic cupcakes.
Listen, I know.
Blame
No
it
more
on- blame it on-
no more fucking the Little Debbie's for you. I'm putting the Little Debbie's over there. All right? Sean O.B., Buffalo, Springfield. I want to get to bracketology. I want to know. Now, we can't do the whole thing, but Pepper, you're the one who's on the button. I'm going to ask you certain games.
Okay, give it to me.
Certain matchups.
Give it to me, dude.
And I want to know because I have my bracket almost filled, but not entirely. So these last few games, I want to be filled.
Okay.
Shano, Pepper's stinger, please.
Oh, yeah.
Very Vietnamish.
There's a lot of tape hiss on this fucking
Number
Well,
5,
I feel like
West
I've been in this
Virginia.
shit for a long time.
Number 5, West Virginia versus 12, Buffalo. Who is going to
Oh
win
my
that
God.
matchup? And the reason why I'm saying this, 5-12, because now we all know that the number 1 upset, last year it was either 2 or 3 of the 12 seeds upset the number 5 seed. Year in and year out, if you're going to predict an upset, it's 12-5. The 12 seed beats the 5 seed. So I want those 4 matchups. So I'm going to start with 12 is Buffalo, 5 West Virginia.
I love an upset special.
Oh!
But it ain't going to happen this time.
No!
No, not this time. West Virginia. takes
West
it.
Virginia for what it's worth. Okay. Next one. 5-12. Arkansas, the number 5 seed, versus number 12 seed, Wofford. Who wins this?
Upset special. Wolford takes it.
Wofford! For what it's worth!
That's it. Yeah, there you go. Everyone clap.
In the East bracket. Number 5,
Yeah.
North Iowa versus 12, Wyoming. Who takes it?
North Iowa.
North Iowa!
I've always been a big North Iowa fan.
And lastly, in the South.
I went to school there.
No, you didn't. You went to SUNY Purchase.
That's right, baby.
Fucking Queens bastard.
That's right.
Now, lastly, in the Southern bracket, number 5, Utah versus number 12, SF Austin.
You know, I've been to Austin.
Yeah, I know you have.
Which makes me think that place is cursed. Austin going down.
Oh!
So Wolford's my upset.
So you only have Wofford. That will be the only number 12 seed to escape. Do you have a Final Four? I'd like to hear your Final Four for what it's worth.
For what it's worth.
Yes.
All right.
That's why we have the Buffalo Springfield.
I understand. Duke. Wisconsin. I'm having West Virginia go all the way to the Final Four.
Wow.
I know, I'm fucking nuts, right? They go through Kentucky.
I know.
And Villanova.
Hey, whoa! Wow, we don't have one same team. I have Kentucky.
That's probably a good thing.
I have Wisconsin, I have Louisville, and I have Iowa State. And a little bit of a, they're a 3 seed, but that's who I like because I watched them play. Believe it or not, I watched my ESPN. Let's be honest. January, December, we're gearing up for the NFL playoffs. I hate to say it, no one's watching college basketball. But what I do like to do,
only if you go to school, you're like a hardcore.
If you're a Kentucky or a North Carolina fan, that's or maybe a Duke because you have nothing else to do.
I've always been a Duke guy.
Right?
Blue Devils.
But in any event,
I have so much in common with the
no
people
one
that go
gives a
there.
fuck. But I do like to watch the conference tournaments, if you will. I watched the SEC conference tournament because of Kentucky, and they annihilated every single opponent. And that's why I do think they're going to go undefeated. I know it's the choice.
You think they're going all taking?
I think they go. I think they go all the way.
Jesus.
Kentucky will win your national championship. There you go, right there. Fuck it, I'll give it right now.
That's a bold statement.
Right now, yeah, I know. Davey Mac is going out on a limb. He's predicting the undefeated team to win the national championship. Controversy master.
Controversy master. He's the one that we controversed after.
That's right, Roy. Yeah. I'm the one we controversed after.
Yeah.
Sean Barry, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great, David.
You have new sunglasses, a Blues Brothers type of deal.
Yeah, it's bright in here.
No, but I mean, but you used to wear the aviators. How come you're going with Jake and Elwood Blues? Jolie Jake Blues.
I got these on Amazon for $3.
Good deal.
Okay, now I get it.
Yeah. Plug for Amazon.
It's good because you have different sunglasses. Because Roy wears aviators, you're wearing aviators.
I also,
I'm like sitting next to fucking Maverick and Goose over here. It's like a fucking Top Gun episode.
I also lost one of the lenses, so it popped out.
Of your aviators? Yeah. That's my problem with aviators. Sure, they look great, but you know what? They fucking pop out this and that. What? And by the way, the lenses always pop out on aviators. I don't wear that shit anymore.
Mine were Von
I wear Bono sunglasses now.
Gee, that's so sad.
What do you mean it's so sad?
They're
it's
the
great.
worst looking sunglasses.
I'm like, yeah, they're...
Are they polarized?
Like Octoon Baby. Yes, the big fucking fly sunglasses. One love, one time, one thing, you got to do what you should. One blood with each other, sister, brother. One thing, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, Whoa, hey, whoa. Here's the high part now, ready?
It's good.
Yeah, right, Shave. See, I could do fucking you two in a heartbeat. I'm telling you, it's the sunglasses. I get Bono's spirit in me.
Now, last week while I was in Cuba, did you go over any of the free agency stuff for in the NFL, or did
we
you have
didn't
no one to
do
talk to?
one lick of sports?
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Not one goddamn thing. I told them about Jim Boeheim in Syracuse, and these guys looked at me like, "Who the fuck is Jim Boeheim?" And I go, "Well,
I didn't know what Syracuse was.
Well, all right.
Well, wait, really quick. Let me get to the Boeheim thing. I was thinking about this. So Jim Boeheim, in a shitload of problems.
Oh, yeah.
And now the Syracuse, basically they found out that since for the last 5 or 6 years, every violation you could have, whether it's kids driving cars, whether it's kids not going to classes, whether it's kids getting free stuff, everything that you can violate, Syracuse has done.
That makes perfect sense.
And guess what? They are not being put on fucking probation at all simply because they self-reported themselves. But they're eligible to play as early as next year. But meanwhile, the AD of Syracuse, this just broke today, had to step down, and Boeheim announced he will retire, ... in 3 years. He pulled a fucking Leno.
I just need, another contract. Then I'll
Exactly. Oh, yeah, okay. I understand this. And no one at Syracuse even bats an eyelid. They're like, okay, coach.
Of course not. Why would they?
I know, but I thought about this. I thought about two things. Jim Boeheim has coached Syracuse for 40 fucking years. He started in 76.
He doesn't know. He's institutionalized.
He has won one championship. Ironically, with the guy who makes us scratch all our heads, Carmelo Anthony, was the only guy who got him his national champion. 40 years, one championship. Is it possible that Jim Boeheim is the most overrated college basketball coach of all time? 40 years, I'll get you a national championship. I swear to God.
Are you sure?
I'll take Monmouth University to the title. I'll take anybody.
Take Manhattan. I was pissed they lost.
I'll take the Monmouth Hawks to the goddamn Cinderella crown story, baby.
I really wanted the Jaspers to get in to lose to Kentucky. Just because, hey, New York, baby.
I mean, 40 years, one title. That's not exactly a Hall of Fame resume, in my opinion. Let's be honest. Jim Boeheim's had a lot of choke artist type teams. And then here's the other thing I thought about. One of our favorite films is Blue Chips.
Oh, God, yeah.
Remember the other coaches on the periphery? The coaches who made cameos? Jerry Tarkanian, who would be fired from UNLV for academic shit that he pulled. Bobby Knight, who would get fired from Indiana for slapping a kid.
Hitting people.
And now Jim Boeheim.
Oh, God.
Who just got fucking put on probation. So I am now saying it, and before anyone else says it, the curse of Blue Chips rears its ugly head once again.
We got to give the Blue Chips the Mystery Science Theater treatment.
We have to do that, and everyone has pointed out now after the Jimmy Mac episode, there's no reason for us not to do a Star Wars special for the watchers.
Do you want me to I'll be trashing it.
No, you won't. We'll do Jedi if it makes you happy.
All right, that's cool.
No, listen, I would love to do Blue Chips. God damn it, happy. Yeah. You ever know what it is to actually win a basketball game happy? Huh? You ever understand what it is to lace them up and put it on the line, happy?
What a piece of garbage Happy was.
God damn it.
You shaved points, that kid.
God damn it. You people understand, God damn it, what it means to love something in your goddamn heart. Huh, Happy? You ever felt joy once? Coaching a kid, making him become a man, God damn it.
I guess that's Nick Nolte. He's
Nick
in the movie?
Nolte, Blue Chips.
That's great.
Watch it, rent it, and love it.
You ever see Lorenzo's Oil?
Lorenzo's Oil.
Nick Nolte's in it, and he does the worst Italian accent you've ever heard in your
God
life.
damn it, the fucking I'll eat the ball. God damn it, fucking spaghetti is not even fucking goddamn cooked.
It's almost unwatchable because of his accent.
Nick Nolte, if you have Nick Nolte in your movie, your screenwriter has to write in the word goddamn 30 times. Or it's a Nick Nolte verbal crutch, and they just are so afraid of that fucking blonde lunatic that they won't correct him and say, hey, Nick, you say goddamn quite often.
I got Tourette's, goddamn it.
Fucking movie, go watch it. Cape Fear. I'm getting goddamn followed by goddamn De Niro of Max Keating. Goddamn. Lay your goddamn hands off my goddamn daughter.
I think he says convict a lot, too.
Goddamn convict. Goddamn, just shoot my leg with the fucking North Dallas 40. Put the goddamn fucking medicine in my goddamn knee already, Doc. I gotta play some goddamn football. I mean, okay with the blasphemy, Nick Nolte. Huh? It's the 9th fucking commandment, Pepper.
That's right.
Don't use the goddamn Lord's name in vain, Dad.
I see what you did.
Thou shalt not.
I don't even know if it's number 9, Roy. Maybe I'm fucked up on Little Debbie's too. You like this face I'm making?
Yeah, what's that all about?
I think number 9 is incest.
I just want to come over there and stroke your hair.
Go ahead. I ain't Louisa Schaefer. I ain't filing no lawsuit.
Comfort you a
but
little
if you
bit.
do, I'll take it out, baby. I'll take out the hog. I'll fucking Jim Morrison your ass.
Oh my God.
Show it
And
off.
I ain't talking
Show it
about
off,
New
Roy.
Haven. I'm talking about Miami. Yeah. When he goes, you want to see the snake? Huh? You want to? Okay. I'm going to show it to you. You ready? And then now, do you think he showed his dick or his hand? Oliver Stone says he showed his hand.
It's his hand. It's his hand.
Why? Just based on the Oliver Stone movie?
Fled the country.
Everyone else says he showed his penis.
Yeah, that's when he went to France and never came back.
Yeah, I think Oliver Stone just totally changed history. Sure. Why would he even think to open his fly, put his hand? If you're drunk, you just I know how it works. You take your pants off. I've done it a million times. I did it yesterday.
What?
Well, nothing.
What'd you do?
Actually, we had a fantastic 95.9 The Rat live event yesterday, and I've been up since 1 o'clock in the morning. And I had to get up at 4 in the morning because I still had to work today. When? So I'm not saying when. I'm saying if this show hasn't gone schizophrenic already, well, we still got time, baby. We got 20 minutes.
Where was the live event?
It was at Clancy's. Thank you for asking, in Neptune. And we sold out the place. We packed it out. And thank you to the Coors Light girls who stopped by.
Nice.
And I'm telling you, if Roy Schaefer was there, it's a good thing you don't work at the Rat. Holy mackerel. Lawsuits upon lawsuits upon lawsuits. You'd make Coors Light a $1 billion Forbes company tomorrow.
What were they wearing? Like long dresses, covered
They were
up?
dressed like Coors Light's girls. They were attractive women.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into what they.
Why not?
This is because it's a sponsor.
Oh,
Okay.
I got you now.
All right. It's a pro thing. I'm not
Who
gonna,
doesn't like Coors? That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. Thank you.
I love Silver Bullets.
Thank you,
And I
Pepper.
pack a couple in the chamber right now.
Now listen. Listen. Are you going to commit suicide? Because if you're going to do it, now is the time.
Kill a vampire.
Because I want to.
It's a werewolf.
If you kill yourself, will you please fucking do it on camera?
Probably.
You will?
I'll just do it with my cell phone, taking video.
No, let Eric. He has better high resolution.
Blow my fucking brains out.
I know, but you gotta give the high res.
All right, hold on. What do you think Chip Kelly's doing?
Chip Kelly.
Because he just tried out Tim Tebow.
He tried out Tebow, but he got the cowboy.
You got DeMarco Murray.
So
after
I don't know.
traded away LaShawn McCoy.
My head is spinning like Beetlejuice.
And he picked up Ryan Matthews.
Yeah, I've got no idea what Chip Kelly is doing. He's trading great players. He's also getting great players. So it's a very bizarre. Sam Bradford, if he's healthy, is an upgrade of Nick Foles, I think. But yes, that's a huge if. I mean, talk about we call Derrick Rose Graham Cracker Bones. Sam Bradford's always hurt with that fucking shoulder
the last,
of his.
3 or 4 years, yeah.
It's always the shoulder. It's the shoulder every fucking year. It's my shoulder. I'm sick of it, Bradford. Fucking get out on the football field.
The Browns offered Kelly a first-round draft pick for Bradford. It's has this not been the craziest NFL offseason you remember in a long time?
So if Kelly were to do that, he would have a chance at Mariota then.
Yeah.
Because where are the Browns in the draft? Do you know? 5 or 6?
Something like
They're
that.
not projecting
the Jets are
Mariota
6.
to. Yeah, but the Jets got Fitzpatrick.
Nice.
Who's going to get you no one? I came up with the idea that I thought actually made sense in a real sports way. Fitzpatrick, mediocre, right? At best.
He's a journeyman.
Journeyman.
Jinx.
Having said that,
Robert Durst.
They just got Revis and Cromartie back.
In 2009
which means the
again.
defense might be good. You have a journeyman quarterback, good defense. You can win with a good rushing game. Why not Adrian Peterson to the Jets?
Adrian Peterson already listed the only teams he wants to go to.
And what are they?
The Colts, the Cardinals, the Bucks.
The Cardinals?
Yeah, the Cardinals.
The
Bucks, and there's 2 more. But
no teams from Texas? He's from Texas.
No teams from Texas.
Not Houston or the Cowboys.
Oh, no, the Cowboys are on there. Excuse me.
Okay. Yeah. I was going to say, he's from Texas. That would be odd.
And there's one more, yeah, but the Cowboys are on there. There's the Cowboys, the Bucks. No, Jesus.
The Bears
he wants to
nice.
get the hell away from the cold, is what he wants.
He wants out of the north. And he wants to beat his children and in the privacy of the southern, weather and, and this and that. Right?
It's not frowned upon down there.
Hey, what?
What?
Okay. Roy?
Yes, David?
How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. I'm feeling so great that I feel a little tune coming on.
I feel like you're crazier than ever.
Oh, my God.
In fact, I feel like this song is apropos for you, to use a Pepper word. Because all he does is say apropos.
I love saying
that's
apropos.
his catchphrase.
It's really fun to say.
Roy?
I guess it means appropriate.
Yes, David?
This song is for you.
All right, here we go. Hold on a second.
What are we waiting for?
I got to find my keyboard patch here.
Your what?
My keyboard patch.
Why are your hands shaking?
Because I
Did you do meth?
Your keyboard
Am I looking at Breaking Bad? Do we have to call Saul? What the fuck is
Your
happening?
keyboard. Are you watching Better Call Saul?
I haven't even seen Breaking Bad
You
yet.
don't have to watch Breaking Bad to watch.
No?
Is
it good?
Yeah, it's good.
I just started the first 2 episodes of Breaking Bad on Netflix.
Okay.
I'm giving it a thumbs up.
I've only seen 2 seasons.
That's all. That's my entire synopsis.
It's good.
better.
No, you know what happens is people, for me, overhype The Wire so much that when I initially started watching The Wire, I didn't like it as much. Now I love The Wire. I was able to get past the overhype.
I'll tell you right now.
Like the first 4 or 5 episodes of The Wire, I'm like, I don't understand why everyone's hyping the show up. It's okay, but I did get past that. Now I love The Wire like everyone else.
People have done that to Breaking Bad. They've overhyped the shit. I mean, it's a good show, but
it's not.
So many people said this is the greatest television show in the history.
Right.
Of,
They must not have seen The Wire or
not.
The Sopranos,
It's so
and
weird.
I throw in Lost. I know that sounds crazy, but whatever.
Breaking Bad is like is patient zero for binge watching. I think that's what really when it fucking.
Oh,
broke.
really?
I think that's my theory.
Well, I'm binge watching it right now. I watched 2 episodes back to back. I like
That's a crazy binge.
The guy was in his underwear pointing the gun at the fucking cops. I'm like, this guy's a lunatic.
When he starts masturbating, it's really good.
I'm like, this is not the dentist I remember from Seinfeld.
Watley?
This is a different character. All right. Here we go. Ready, Roy?
Here we go.
I met my old lover on the street last night. She seemed so glad to see me, I just smiled. And we talked about some old times, and we drank ourselves some beers. Still crazy after all these years. Oh, still crazy after all these years. I'm not the kind of man who tends to socialize. I seem to lean on old familiar ways. This really is about you.
Jesus, this is me.
And I ain't no fool for love songs that whisper in my ears. Still crazy after all these years. Whoa, still crazy after all these years. Take a little instrumental for yourself, Roy. So, Pepper.
Yeah, Dave.
In synopsis.
All right.
Kentucky's going all the way. We love Rebel Force Radio.
Love them.
And you have confirmed you will, if you commit suicide, do it live on the Davey Mac Sports Program?
I will do it on video. So people, I will make a snuff film, sure. I don't know if I'll do it here.
A round of applause. Oh, and that I'm tutoring British Joel.
Yeah.
Our little British
Joel
English servant boy over there. Don't think I've forgotten about you.
I wonder if they have podcasts in Great Britain.
I don't know.
Not like this one, that's for sure.
I don't think they have toothpaste, if you know what I'm saying. I'm just kidding.
Dave, stop.
I'm joking.
Stop.
That's an easy
joking.
American,
He was
British people have bad
Joel.
teeth joke.
God, Dave.
And it's just dated because you have beautiful people over there. All right, here we go. Now I sit by my window and watch the cars. I fear I'll do some damage one fine day. But I would not be convicted by a jury of my peers. Still crazy after all these years. Whoa, still crazy. Still crazy. Still crazy after all these years. That goes out to British Joel, Pepper, Roy, Shadow, Flutzy, Eric Z, and the Davey Mac of the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Whoever posted those chords online was wrong.
You were wrong. I've asked you to fucking do that song for 4 weeks. You were winging it the whole time.
Oh, you got a
weren't
stinger for that.
The whole song.
We always wing it.
Just because you give me a stick. Well, actually, yeah, it does improve my mood. So you're right. It definitely does. You're right. Every time you give me a stinger, I'm less and less agitated.
Sting it.
Sting that, you fucking meatball. He doesn't even sting when he's supposed to sting. I'm setting him up for stingers right now. No, I'm saying each of these lines could be stung.
No.
Thank you. Gracias. De nada. All right, that's enough. That's enough of the silliness. All right, I gotta show you something, Pepper.
Show it to me, man.
Shano? The clip.
No, Dave, show it
The
to me.
TV. Oh, come on. That's not that kind of show. The clip with the comedian and the talk show host. Do you have that? That one? Yes.
I got it, David.
Now, if you watch the MLB Network show High Heat, it stars our good pal Chris Mad Dog Russo. He had on Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Will's doing a stunt.
He did it already, but yes, he did. He played 10 positions for 10 different teams. He went to 5 spring training games and did 10 positions. If you're asking what the 10th position was, DH. So he played. He pitched it. He pitched the thing. He played first, played catch, and he DH'd.
Is this for a film, or he's just like?
They're going to show it on HBO. He was. I don't know the tie-in, but somehow he was raising money for cancer. So I applaud him for that. I don't know how playing 10 positions.
Baseball hates cancer.
Well, I do know it was the 50th anniversary of. There was an Oakland A who did it 50 years ago, and maybe the guy died of cancer. Maybe that's a tie-in. But the guy
Jose Canseco,
because the A stunk as an actual stunt. The guy, the owner of the team, said we're going to have this guy do it on this game. He's going to play 9 positions for every inning of the thing. And the stupid thing was they had the guy catch the last inning, the 9th inning.
Yeah.
And the game went into fucking extra innings.
Oh, God.
So after this guy was fucking totally tired, it goes 13, 14 innings, and he's got to catch for the last 5 innings.
What a bum. That sucks.
Fucking planned that out. He should have caught inning 1. Yes. Put him in right field, inning 9.
On first.
Jesus Christ. Use your fucking head.
Let him rest a little bit.
Anyway, this clip just was killing me, man, because Mad Dog's interviewing Will Ferrell. And I love Chris.
Isn't it Farrell? Will
Farrell, whatever the fuck. I don't know his name.
Farrell.
I always get Perry Farrell and Will Ferrell mixed up. I don't know how to pronounce it either.
Yeah, what about just Pharrell? Yeah.
I don't know how you pronounce it. I call them all Farrell. It's fucking Perry Farrell of Jane's Addiction. It's Will Ferrell of fucking Saturday Night Live. I want to show you how fun Mad Dog is, but this is the oddest question to start off. I believe he asks him, "What have you read?" Anyway, watch this.
You know, I got a lot of questions. Favorite book you've read? I just read this Bob Hope biography. He'd be right up your alley with all the vaudeville and things that he has done. What's the best book you've read recently there? Let's do that for a second.
The best book I've read recently? I don't read.
He doesn't give him a laugh.
I really only have about an 8th grade education. So I look at a lot of comic books. There's a Simpsons comic that my 11-year-old is reading.
Pause it.
That's pretty good.
Pause it. Mad Dog wouldn't sell it for him. Yeah, the guy, he's a comedian. He's doing dry humor, and Mad Dog isn't chuckling.
Mad Dog's the best.
Now fucking Will Ferrell comes across like a goddamn lunatic.
Psychopath.
Yes. He's just staring into the camera saying, I don't read. I have an 8th grade education. And I, as a 25-year fan of Mad Dog, I understand. Yeah. I know for a fact, because I can tell you, he wasn't leaving him hanging on purpose. He doesn't understand humor at all. Yeah. His favorite movies are from the fucking 40s. He's never seen old school. He didn't get the guy was joking around. So when Will Ferrell's saying, fucking, I don't read, in Mad Dog's head, he goes, that's pretty surprising. I'm actually surprised.
Yeah, so Dog just feels sad for him.
Yes, right now he's like, I'm surprised. His inner monologue is like, I'm surprised the guy on Saturday Night Live. I don't even know how he's about to read a script. So, I mean, this is the funniest. And then watch this from what's your favorite? Wouldn't you ask him? He never, this segment lasted 8 minutes. He didn't talk to him once about his movie career and didn't talk to him once about Saturday Night Live. Not once. He asked him what's his favorite book. Okay, into this next question, but keep going with this.
Did you like Birdman?
Have you heard of the Harry Potter series?
Yes, I have. Yeah, I have. I got kids.
I heard those are good to read. I've heard those are good to read.
Did you like? I hated it. Did you like Birdman?
You hated Birdman?
Oh, I couldn't stand it. Oh my! How did that win? Did that should win the best film? I mean, goodness. Gabe will be sick.
Michael Keaton's standing just off camera here. Michael, come over here.
Somebody must have sent him a bag of cosmic cupcakes.
No, that's the way he did this. I have been saying this show is terrific because it reminds you, if you ever see the film The Network, it reminds you when the news anchor man goes nuts and he's the guy who goes, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore and I want all of you Americans to put out your head out the windows and scream, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. And This is the baseball version of that. So he goes from
It's like a Laurel and Hardy skit.
what's your favorite book? By the way, I liked how he talked about that. He just read a Bob Hope book. Like as if Will Ferrell or Ferrell can fucking identify with Bob Hope.
It's topical.
They're
Well, you did all
both
that vaudeville
comedians.
stuff.
And he pronounced it vaudeville. In fact, go back and play the whole. Now that we know what we're in store for, he might have schizophrenia. He goes from Bob Hope into Birdman. There's not even any kind of segue attempt.
I think I can connect the two.
How?
I'm a Mad Dog
How?
fan. I like
no,
it.
so am I.
like
the only reason why I found this fucking clip myself, and by the way, this is Davey Mac taping it off his own TV screen. I DVR'd this fucking thing. This thing's never leaving my DVR. I wish people they would rerun it. You guys see the whole 8-minute episode. Dog leaves him hanging the entire thing. He's doing dry joke after dry joke. I'm laughing my ass off, and Dog doesn't sell one fucking joke. At least Roy gives me a stinger from time to time. But again, I don't think he was leaving them hanging. He wasn't understanding humor at all. So let's please replay it again and just try it from start to finish.
You know, I just read,
Vaudeville.
I got a lot of questions. Favorite book you've read? I just read this Bob Hope biography. He'd be right up your alley with all the vaudeville and things that he has done. What's the best book you've read recently there? Let's do that.
Pharrell's just confused.
The best book I've read recently? I don't read.
Listen, silence.
I really only have about an 8th grade education, so I look at a lot of comic books. There's a Simpsons comic that my 11-year-old is reading. That's pretty good.
That's pretty. Did you like Birdman?
Have you heard of the Harry Potter series?
Yes, I have. Yeah, I have. I got kids.
I've heard those are good to read. I've heard those are
No
good to
chemistry at all.
Did you I hated it. Did you like Birdman?
You hated Birdman?
Yeah, I couldn't stand it. Oh my! How did that win? That should win the best film. Thank goodness. Gabe will be sick.
Michael Keaton's standing just off camera here. Michael, you want to
That's really a great way to end it, too. Michael Keaton is standing right on
he handled
camera.
it like a pro. You know?
That was hysterical.
That's professional.
Will Ferrell, I guarantee you, went to his manager. What the hell was that?
Yeah.
Who is that nutcase you just put me on the air with for 8 minutes?
Don't you know I play drums with Red Hot Chili Peppers?
I mean, he seems like such an affable guy. Will, how do you pronounce his name? I want to pronounce it properly.
I think I say Will Ferrell.
All right,
Will Ferrell. No, it's Will Ferrell.
Roy got me fucking all confused now.
It's Will Ferrell.
Yeah, it's Will Ferrell for real? Eric, do you know? You're smart. It's Will Ferrell. All right, I've been pronouncing it.
So I was right.
Farrell.
Not Ferrell like he's
There's no
wild.
A in his fucking name, guys.
Yeah.
It's an E, so it'd be Will Ferrell, if anything.
Well, none of us know. Let's just
All right,
fucking
let's
hold it.
move
I don't
on.
even know about the A
Let's
thing.
move on. It's time, Flutzy.
Oh, God.
Pepper, hand the microphone over to British Joel.
God, but you've got such high expectations for Velocitime.
That's right, you little fucking choke artist. Don't choke like all your English athletes. America has to bail you out even in the Olympics. To represent the Allies, we have to win all the gold and silvers.
Arsenal are doing pretty well in the Champions League, though. There's some sports I can
We
talk
don't know what
about.
you're talking about. Can you believe how thick his accent is? I don't even know what he's talking about half the time, Pepper. Just talk.
Nothing.
All right.
All right, let me think.
Go ahead. Do you have it? Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's got to be playing in the background the whole time. Go ahead. Perfect. Perfect, Flutzy. Again, you're hitting it out of the park. You're doing your job. Let's see if British Joel can do his. And action!
As we continued for Woodlands, me and Jagmar were discussing.
Oh, wait, pause. He's never seen the movies.
Yeah, that's
So, yes, understand,
my
Pepper,
idea.
there's going to be a lot of nonsense because he's never actually seen them.
Jaguar.
So he makes up things like
That's a
Jagmar.
sort of Lord of the Ringsy name, though, right? Jagmar?
Don't worry about it. Don't let our American opinions fucking influence you any other way. I just have to set that up. The young British boy's never actually seen the Lord of the Rings movies, and we demand of him to do Frodo Baggins monologues. Okay, go ahead.
As we continued into the Woodlands, me and Jagmar were discussing the intricacies of the Antelope Cave. As we looked inside the orange trees, yeah, that works, it works. As we looked inside the orange trees, the starlight shone through like the eyes of a leopard.
There weren't any leopards on Middle Earth, Joel.
This is what I mean. I knew Pepper was going to fuck your game up.
Yeah.
Dude, don't look at him. Look at me. I love it. Look at me. Don't look at him. He's like
I'm not looking at anything.
He's
I
like
don't even know what I was
Sauron.
just looking
He's
at.
like Sauron. I'm your Gandalf.
He doesn't even know who Sauron is.
I don't know what Sauron is.
I'm Gandalf. He's Sauron. Look at me.
Okay. Well, Gandalf, as we, well, I can't say as we continued again, as we rummaged through the river banks of Eltron.
Eltron?
Yeah, Eltron.
This is an insult to J.R. Tolkien.
We realized that the moon was turning at an incredible rate.
A tourniquet.
A first for Xiaofao. Good monologue. Thank you.
Round of applause for British Joel.
No.
I believe hit a grand slam. Right there.
Don't applaud
2 for 2.
him.
You've hit 2 grand slams.
No.
Yes.
Crap.
I had never. In fact, J.R.R. Tolkien didn't even have the guts to put in tourniquet in one of his fucking shitty little books. But he makes it modern. I get to hear about tourniquets, quagmires, the intricacies of peaches.
This is bullshit.
All this fucking shit that I never even knew existed in the Lord of the Rings world.
Because it doesn't.
He's updating it. He's a 60. He's making it cool for us. Don't you see?
It was cool just the way it is.
No, we have to appeal to the young demographic. 16-year-old British boys. That's that demo we're going after.
That's hot right now.
That's huge.
We hip.
That's what's going to finally push us over the edge.
We should make an update to the Lord of the Rings. This is actually becoming a good idea.
I know. Now, I mean, feel free to watch him if you want. But then again, there's a part of me that says you just keep on doing whatever that you want to do.
Yeah, at this point, I don't really feel like it.
That's
You're
the
missing
rest
out,
of-
Joel.
By the way, that's the way the rest of us feel about the show. I asked Roy for like 4 fucking weeks, can you learn Paul Simon? Still crazy after all these years. And he says, let me look at my phone as his hand's shaking like Breaking Bad over there. I don't know what was happening, but that's the last time you ever have Little Debbie snack cakes before the show. The other stuff I've got no problems with. That's your thing. If you laid off the Little Debbie and stuck with the stairwell, you would be in the Paul Simon groove. You would be feeling this still crazy after all these years. Whoa, still crazy after all these years.
I think you might be in the wrong key.
I think you just forgot to play piano. After like 30 years of playing that. When did you actually pick up the keyboard, now that I think about it?
I'm going to say...
Be honest, too.
I'm going to say I was probably 9 years old.
Really? 9 years old?
9 or 11.
So you're 11. So I was right, because you're 42, right?
That's right.
Oh. So for 30 years. What do you mean? What are you owing?
Old.
You look about 40 years older than him. You leave Roy alone.
How old are you, Dave?
I'm 37.
Oh.
You look younger when you smile, though, Pepper.
Joel is 16.
Oh, God.
That's the scary part.
That's bad.
The only person who
Joel, you should leave.
The second youngest person, I thought Eric Z was 30.
Yeah.
He told us last week he was 24 fucking years
What?
old.
Eric Z- what?
I go, because
I thought he was a solid
no,
33.
I'm saying because he's so composed.
I thought he was 33.
He's
Yeah.
so professional.
God.
Yeah.
He's not like you, Louisa Schaefer, a fucking Spitfire over there,
Listen.
who's just mouthing off left
Get
and
together,
right.
get together,
every
Flutzy.
hashtag DMSP. It's just
the
you're crazy.
impression-
Go ahead. I want to hear it. I want to hear you.
Do it.
I'm not saying it.
Why don't you play
controversial.
why don't you and Roy play a little keyboard and flute together, and we'll go out on that, and we're gonna wrap up whatever you want to play.
All right.
Go ahead. Whatever you want to do. This is what we call jamming in the biz. Chanel Barry, you feel free.
I don't think we're in the biz.
Yeah. Do whatever you want.
It's like a pirate ship.
Joel, you. I'm John Goodman. Thanks for the Spin Doctors being here tonight. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Is this in the key of E? Could you put it in the key of E if you could? Oh, still crazy after all these years. That was the best version of Still Crazy we did.
I was saving that for you, Dave.
Buzzer beater, March Madness, fill out your brackets, enjoy life, carpe diem. Davey Mac, Chris Pepper, Stanley, Sean O'Barry, Roger Schaefer, Harlan, Louisa Schaefer, British Joel, Eric C. Good night, everybody. Hey, one last thing I forgot. Yes, I'm going to be on Anthony's show on Saturday. Good night, everybody.